presented by Sprite, the 2K pregame show.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal on 2K Sports, and the NBA season is about to begin. Tonight, it'll be the Detroit Pistons going up against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. You take a look at the Cavaliers. Finally, we get to stop talking about this team and actually get to see them in action. Feels like it's been a long offseason.
It's an all-Eastern Conference matchup in today's game as the Pistons come into town for this one. Glad you have you with us for more NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, introducing the rest of the 2K broadcast team. Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and sideline reporter George Burke. Possession. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And Detroit, looking at who they've got. Monroe and Drummond, they're inside. On the wings, KCP and Josh Smith. And it's Jennings in at the one spot. Everything appeared to be lined up for Cleveland to get back to the playoffs last year, but that just wasn't the case. A lot of what-ifs for them last season.
And with another top pick in the roster, Kevin, and a youthful team, they were a popular pick before the season to play postseason games, but they still needed some season.
Smith outside. Caldwell Pope passes to Jennings. He's looking for Monroe and finds him. Drummond trying to get himself free. Caldwell Pope kicks to Jennings. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. That's good from Jennings on the assist by Caldwell Pope. Jennings has got his first bucket in this one. Now Irving. Nice touch on the back shot. The Pistons have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far. Caldwell Pope kicks to Jennings. Here's Caldwell Pope. He's guarded by Waiters. Caldwell Pope pushes to Jennings. 6 to shoot. Here's Smith. He trains the turnaround jump shot. And so here's Cleveland. Irving attacking. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Dishes it to Waiters. A 3-ball, and that one's good. Waiters got himself on the board with 3 there.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Outside Jennings. Smith sets the pick for Jennings. LeBron grabs the miss.
No excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
Well, last year LeBron mentioned that he was jealous of Durant's shot totals. Just an offhanded remark by him, but it did open up some speculation by what he meant.
And you know that remark by LeBron, people weren't sure if that was a backhanded jab at KD or if he was just pointing out how he is able to score without having to be a bulk shooter.
Well, one thing is for sure, I'm not exactly sure of what his comments, how you should interpret them, but LeBron was very aware of what Durant was doing last year. He admitted having KD's stats to his phone after every game, so he was keeping track of it.
Good. Irving's got his second bucket of the game to go.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Here's Jennings. Here's Drummond. And yes, sir, that one drops.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
It's going to open things up for them on the perimeter going forward.
Irving drives in. That's good. Irving's got 6 points. Pistons trailed by 5. Jennings passes to Monroe. Kicks it out to Jennings. Smith out
better not. They've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself. And I'll tell you what, that was a golden one there.
And the Pistons with possession here. Following the score by Cleveland. Caldwell Pope kicks to Jennings. Passes it to Caldwell Pope. The feed now to Monroe. 6 to shoot. Drummond trying to get himself free. The turnaround jumper.
Well, he knew that with his height advantage over his man, it was really a good decision just to rise up and take the jump shot.
Pulls up from the corner, and that one's good. James. LeBron's got 6.
Very positive opening quarter for them. The shots have been falling.
You know, shooting percentage would be nice if it stayed right there, but that's going to be tough to do.
He kind of threaded the needle with that pass into the paint.
So timeout call here is the first one.
Well, Josh Smith, one of the league's most versatile defenders, and very strong and athletic. And you can guard either 3s or 4s, which gives your defense a lot of options.
Here's LeBron. 6 points for him. Shot no good. Smith with the defensive effort. And Smith, a terrific shot blocker. His great athleticism making an impact every time he steps on the floor.
Yeah, just a guy that I think does a really good job filling up the stat sheet. Steals, assists. And he'll give you some highlight reel, too.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. It's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fella.
Now here's LeBron. Back to Irving. The tray. Rebound, Detroit. Drummond's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Big time is right, Clark. A lot of momentum here offensively.
That ties the game.
I don't know how they're going to keep this pace up. Both teams on fire here early.
And playing the game on rollerblades, too.
The Cavaliers have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent boost to their offense. James with the bucket.
He's so reliable. You know, his offense seems to be consistently there for this team.
Jennings with the ball. He's got 5. From the line. Rebound, Love.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
LeBron with it. And Jennings picks him up defensively. James dishes to Irving. Love the pass to Verja. It's Jennings with the drive. He kicks to Caldwell Pope. Smith against Love. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Josh Smith does an awful lot of good things on the floor. As a matter of fact, he's one of the really high-quality stat sheet stuffers in the NBA. One of the things he doesn't do quite well is shoot 3-pointers. Yet he continues to insist that that be a big part of his game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Thompson, he's checked in for Verja. Marion comes in for Kevin Love. Mike Miller's checked in for Dion Waiters. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. And with Josh, it started as just a way to keep teams honest with his drive. Steve, last year he was taking 3s at a record rate.
Yeah, and missing them at a career worst rate, which was the problem. I think for Smith it's important to rein in the 3-point shot, to really focus on scoring inside. Even the mid-range game where he's pretty good. But the 3-point shot is not for everybody, that's for sure. Well, 5 for 6 here in the first quarter, so he's rolling.
Pistons trailed by 6. Here's Meeks. And Augustine kicks to Yarebko. Meeks. And he gets it to go. Meeks got his first basket.
Gotta love the use of the bounce pass there. Perfect feed.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. Miller dishes to Thompson. Pass to Dellavedova. Cleveland moving the ball around. The drive by LeBron. Rebounded by Urebko. The Pistons shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Meeks can't hit. Cleveland's drawn 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. And James throws it down home.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in. Aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Here's Meeks following the score by Cleveland. Augustine no luck. And here comes LeBron. He's got 15. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, it's funny. Back when LeBron joined the Heat, some critics said he's given up the chance to be the franchise player and carry his team. Guess what? No matter who LeBron plays with, he's always the franchise player. That's how good he is.
Cartier Martin is checked in for Smith.
When you think back to LeBron after the 2011 finals, many also questioned whether he had, quote unquote, what it took to win the title. He's obviously answered those questions.
Urebko can't get it to go. The Cavaliers leading by 8. The drive by James. Here's Marion, crashes in for a double-digit lead.
I couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's working, especially offensively. And what a lead they have already to show for it.
Excellent interior defense there. Good rotation.
No doubt about it, Steve. He's a real presence inside. Takes up a lot of space.
Fast break Detroit. Meeks leading the charge. Urebko, the pass to Martin. Augustine outside. No good.
You know, the rebounding edge here has been key because they're getting a lot of extra possessions offensively as a result.
Guys, you're absolutely right. It's made all the difference.
Back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
And the points they're getting in the lane will really help them open up the floor.
You know, one other thing that's clear is how well they're burying their jump shots here in the early going.
Cavaliers leading by 10. Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. Jonas Urebko out there at Greg Monroe. Then there's DJ Augustine. It's Bynum. And it's Martin in at the 3 spot. A jump hook. That's good. Thompson's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Cavs. Pistons trailed by 12. Now here's Bynum. Augustine. Martin from outside. Tries again, and that's 2 points on the late. Urebko's got his first points of the game.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up.
The Pistons ended near the bottom of the East, guys, again, but still certainly a ways to go.
Well, a lot of their struggles, Kevin, came from just their inability to close out games against the rest of the conference.
Laid in with a nice touch off the Love's. Love's got the lead up to 12 now for the Cavs.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, just piling up points in the paint.
Now here is Augustine. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Monroe with a screen on Miller. 5 to shoot. Here's Martin. They shoot again. Yarebko can't get it to go. Cleveland leading by 12, and it's Marion in the corner. Shoots it. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Marion's got his second basket.
I like the way they've played here in the first half. Just an intelligent floor game, getting good shots.
The numbers certainly back that up. They're shooting much better percentage.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Waiters comes in for Miller, and Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. And then for Detroit, Andre Drummond's checked in for Yarebko. Kyle Singler comes in for Martin. And it's Jennings in for Augustine. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Stan Van Gundy's huddle. He said a big part of their focus should be on offensive rebounding, to get bodies to the glass at that end of the floor and work hard for second chance points. The next message he had for them was that they should be attacking the basket on offense. He felt very strongly that the defense they're up against is vulnerable down low. I'm sure coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Here's Singler. He drains the quick shot. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Bynum with the steal. Here we go with Bynum running it up the court. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backcourt.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you. The rebounding is right here at the top of the list.
That's good.
It seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. It's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Now here's Bynum. Kicks to Jennings. To the wing on the left. Here's Monroe. No good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Irving drives in. And the basket good.
They played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Pistons trailed by 14. Well, last season, Tristan Thompson made the decision to change his shooting hand card. He went from shooting with his left to now shooting with his right.
Yeah, I've not heard of anything quite like that before, but he improved his free throw shooting substantially as a result of the change, and he gets to the line fairly often, so I think that's a nice development. I love that young man's work ethic and what he brings to a team in terms of rebounding.
I think LeBron's going to have
I agree.
You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
outside Jennings. Pass to Monroe. It's back to Jennings. 6 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Thompson is ambidextrous. He throws a baseball right swing to his left. You got to give him credit for taking a chance with a whole new method of shooting, and it's paying dividends. That kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
Outside Jennings. The dish to Bynum. Monroe sends a screen for Bynum. This ball movement by Detroit. The drive by Jennings misses off the left iron.
Thompson prone to getting the shot blocked inside despite his length and athleticism. You know, being ambidextrous, you would think that he at some point developed that ability to be a better finisher inside with either hand. We'll see.
Here's Love. From 6 feet out, he nails it. Love's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, they really dominated on the glass. Of course, they've done a lot of good things here. Rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know, rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victor.
Anderson Varejão's checked in for Cleveland. Detroit also making some changes. Smith comes in for Greg Monroe. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Will Bynum. Now here's Jennings. He has 5 to the left wing. They need this one. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. Caldwell Pope's got 5 now. The Cavaliers leading by 17. Right side Irving. Peters on the wing. Back to Irving. Right side Irving. A wide open look here for Marion. Love kicks to Irving. A wide open look here for Marion. And it's Sean Marion again missing. Pistons trailed by 17. Here's Caldwell Pope. And it's rebounded by Anderson Varejao. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Irving drives in. Love trying to break loose. Another miss by Irving. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. The Detroit Pistons, a proud franchise, of course, from 03 to 08, 6 consecutive trips to the Eastern Conference Finals. And Clark in 2004, the NBA title.
But the rebuild process has had its hiccups, Kevin, its speed bumps, if you will. Some questionable free agent signing. There's talent there, but this team hasn't quite figured out how to come together.
And now the Pistons, fast break. Smith wide open, he fired. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
Boy, such standing patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Now here's Marion. Outside Irving. Lets it go from the wing. And off the glass. That one's good. Irving's got 16.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
And stolen by Irving. One-on-one fast break. Plays it up and banks it in. 18 points for him.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
Here is Jennings. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Jennings. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. A different look now for Cleveland. James checked in for Love. And Miller subbed in for Sean Marion. Detroit also making some changes. Jerebko's checked in for Drummond. Butler comes in for Kyle Singler. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Brandon Jennings. Miller dishes to Varejao. Gets himself open and drills it. And the Cavaliers lead by 18. Detroit's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And Augustine kicks to Caldwell Pope. Here's Smith. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
And the pass to LeBron. All sorts of time. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 19 points for LeBron.
Might as well just take it into his own hands and make that big lead even bigger.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Knocked away. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Feeds it to Irving. Lets the 3 fly. Good! Irving's got 21 in the game.
He has set his place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the chart.
Here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 5. He dishes it to Augustine. From 13 feet, it goes down.
You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on him.
The Cavaliers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And you look at the numbers from a year ago, guys, this is a club that hit about 75% of its free throws.
So he gets them both. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Cleveland ahead, running away with this one. And We'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. In at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now here's James. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Just 3 to shoot. Another shot. Verajau's shot is good. Verajau got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Cavs. The Pistons shooting around 40% from the floor here.
Anderson Verajau, a quality defensive center, great rebounder, moves his feet well, anticipates, plays with a ton of energy. He's one of those irritants that gets into a lot of guys.
Now here's LeBron following the miss by Jennings. James, no good.
Great job defending the hoop there.
So important to have good presence defensively inside.
Soft touch off the glass. 10 points for Brandon Jennings.
And Verajau coming in to the league primarily as a defensive energy guy, but he's expanded his offensive skill set and has made great improvement as a passer. From his rookie season to now, he's more than doubled his rate of assists.
How many times have we seen him do that? Batter a defense with his ability to explode to the basket.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Drummond with a screen on Irving. Drummond a screen. Jennings kicks to Smith. Shot clock at 6. And he banks in the layup. Smith's got 9. And Verajau, a good decision maker, Steve, for a center. A 2-to-1 assist to turnover ratio last year.
He had a terrific season as a 2-point jump shooter. Able to spread the defense out a little bit and operate from behind post. He's been so reliable again today. They need his points, and he's providing them.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Jennings kicks to Smith. He feeds it to Drummond. Back to Smith. Outside Jennings. Fires from 14 and misses it off the right side of the rim.
And that's a shot he had to take.
For sure, it was a good decision, just poor execution.
James the best to Irving. And Waiters kicks to Irving. Pulls up on the elbow. Can't hit. Now the Pistons take it the other way. Outside Jennings. Dishes to Caldwell Pope and stolen by Irving. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Caldwell Pope. Smith dishes to Drummond. No good. Nice D from Verajau.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
LeBron kicks to Love and stolen by Jennings. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. Now James. He's got 25. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, Kevin. LeBron James joining a younger team with the Cleveland Cavaliers. He said, "We're not ready right now. It will be a long process. My goal is still to win as many titles as possible, but what's most important for me is bringing one trophy back to Northeast Ohio. Our city hasn't had that feeling in a long, long time." Kevin, what a worthy goal.
Cleveland's last pro championship back in 1964, Doris. Thanks. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Anderson Varejao. And a switcher also for Detroit. Martin's checked in. James in the post. Covered by Martin. Waiters passes to James. Rebounded by Greg Monroe. Monroe's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Jennings dishes to Monroe. Martin kicks to Monroe. Tipped away. Stolen by Thompson. To the inside. And stolen by Jennings. "11 feet away. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Jennings has got 12 points in the game. The Cavaliers leading by 23. The drive by James. Good on the shot.
Interior defense getting exposed once again. How many open looks at the rim are they going to allow?
Jennings passes to Monroe. Jennings dishes to Martin. Here's Monroe. Good D from Love. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. LeBron kicks to Waiters. And they double him up with LeBron. Back to Waiters. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Waiters got his second basket of the game.
Their low post defense has to show some improvement, guys.
Yeah, of the last 10 points, Steve, 8 have come from in tight.
Well, Greg Monroe, good size and skill at the power forward position. Loves to operate from the high post where he can make plays for others or attack off the dribble.
And Monroe is an elusive left-hander. He's great at driving and getting to the basket. Not really an elite athlete, but, well, I tell you, with his size and ball handling ability, he's more than capable.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Marion's checked in, and the Pistons making a change here as well. Caron Butler is checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Now, here is Irving. 21 points in the game. Rebound by Butler. And Monroe developing his mid-range jump shot, Steve, to complete his face-up arsenal.
Well, he's made strides. I mean, it's a little concerning to see his free throw percentage falling over the last 2 seasons, but that jump shot is key to keeping his driving lanes open. That's like a layup for him. It's just wide open out there.
Jennings against Irving. The feed to Thompson. This is it to Waiters. 6 on the shot clock. LeBron is doubled. Goes up from the top of the key. And yep, finally dropped it, rolling around the rim. That's 7 points for Dion Waiters. Detroit's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Outside Jennings. He kicks it to Monroe. The drive by Jennings.
Look at the game for Brandon Jennings. He has 12 points, a couple of nice steals, too. Whether it's making the tough pass or coming up with the steal, he's been able to do it.
He's had a great feel for the game today, for his teammates, for the situation, for his opponents. I mean, he knows what's going on out there.
Mike Miller's checked in for the Cavaliers. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Kyrie Irving. Jerebko's checked in for Detroit. Jody Meeks comes in for Martin. Butler against James. The basket drops and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
He's been working some magic out there today, guys. This lead has been largely his making.
And the Pistons making a change here. Augustine's checked in. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Cleveland.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And they're getting so much penetration on the defense that they're getting a lot of easy buckets as a result of breaking down their defense.
5.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
The drive by James, and the call will go against Caron Butler. Left to play in the third. James with it. Now Monroe defending. They get it back. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Detroit's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Three-pointer Augustine. Another 3 for Detroit.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
But the defense isn't making them earn it. And those shots have just come on easy, open look. He's really carried this team offensively here today.
There's 1:17 left in the third. In low to Monroe. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. First one falls for him. And so Greg Monroe nails both of them.
I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second half, despite trailing in this game.
Well, you know, that's when you need to be most aggressive when you're down. Another good job of drawing contact and getting to the line.
Now here's James. He's got 34. Miller with a wide open look. The three-pointer no good.
It's kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open look.
Meeks dishes to Monroe. Butler against Miller. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Pistons have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9.
Well, you look at last season's numbers, guys. They have below 70% as a team from the line.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
Checked in for the Pistons.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. And just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Berejau's checked in. The Cavaliers leading by 22. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Miller. Berejau down low. Monroe on him. A jump hook. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Defense playing way too soft there, guys. He's just getting right to the rim.
Here comes Augustine. 5 points in the game. And it's good. Through contact, it's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the hit.
That's how you do it. The bump and the bucket.
Here's Dellavedova, and it would have counted had it fallen. And a moment here to look back at our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, no question, this was going to be the winner. Just take a look at the expertise he shows on this pass. Perfectly timed and beautifully placed.
Pistons trailed by 21, and on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. The big men, Smith and Drummond. DJ Augustine out there with Jody Meeks, and it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. Now here is Augustine. All sorts of time, and the shot is good. Meeks got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Pistons. The Cavaliers leading by 19 points. And Waiters has it in the corner. Love trying to break loose. And Waiters with the bucket on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game. Augustine with it. Drummond sets the screen for Augustine. Takes it to Smith. back iron. The Cavaliers shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there. Irving kicks to Varejao. Three-pointer. Can't get it to go. The Pistons go the other way with it. Now Detroit moving it up. Meeks leading the charge. Pass to Augustine. A shot by Butler. Nobody around. Offline with his three. Cleveland's gone 1 and 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Irving drives in, and he drops in the layup off the post. Irving's got 23.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
Irving against Augustine. Smith on the way.
Analytics has become a huge part of the NBA, and one element of that jumps out at me is basically the cameras that track every movement of every player and can provide info on when exactly a player gets tired to how much of their time on the floor they are actually running instead of standing around.
Augustine passes to Smith. Foul call that time with the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And back to the camera system we were talking about. Some teams using it more than others, but they are starting to find and use all sorts of data, Steve, from those cameras.
Yeah, it's interesting to hear how different teams are using that technology. Some teams use it to check on the spacing. They'll see how many times a guy is dribbling the ball compared to the season before. That's what the Celtics did with Rondo. It's really interesting. It's a tremendous amount of data to process, but the trick is making it work, making it mean something.
Free. Nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 4 this quarter.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway, take the shot that's available.
Now here's LeBron. Free throw line jump shot. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Wow, such a steady hand. He's the one responsible for getting them this late lead.
Can't argue with that at all, Steve. His shooting percentage has been off the charts.
Irving against Jennings.
Well, you look at the game of basketball, it really seems to be on the upswing. That's great news for the NBA. We know that those who play a sport are much more likely to watch it as it's involved. Basketball is now the largest participation sport in high school and college. Now he's playing with an edge here, playing extremely well offensively here in the second half.
Inside Jennings. Here's Drummond. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
LeBron can't get it to go. Growth of the NBA really pretty incredible. 30 years ago, annual league revenues were about $120 million. Now, it's $4.5 billion to the B.
Yeah, the league is really on great financial ground right now. I mean, franchise values are growing astronomically. Players sacrificed in the last collective bargaining agreement negotiation, but as quick as the pie is growing, I think everybody will be just fine, players and owners.
The Pistons making a change here. Monroe's checked in. Here's Irving. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Irving's got 25 points.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Defense has been brutal here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
The drive by Jennings. You know what? Good D by Love.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out here.
Waiters dishes to James. LeBron is doubled to the paint. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Excellent game we've seen from Kyrie Irving. 25 points. He's played the role of the pest today, too. I mean, he's caused a bunch of turnovers.
And those steals are all the evidence you need of just how high his basketball IQ is. He really sees the floor well defensively.
Well, it was only recently that the Cavs fans were worried that they'd lose Kyrie Irving in free agency, much like they'd lost LeBron. Now, not only has LeBron returned, but the Cavs have locked up Irving for a long-term contract.
here is Smith. It's back to Jennings. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And that's 17 points for Brandon Jennings. The Cavaliers leading by 22. Outside Irving. It's good, and he threw contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. Three-point play chance here. And remember last season, a fan who ran out in the court was wearing a shirt saying, "Kyrie, don't go." The fans were definitely, Clark, getting nervous.
And what a terrific turnaround for this franchise. I mean, last season struggled with chemistry concern. Help has now arrived in a big way, and the mood around this city and the team is taking a complete 180.
Here's Caldwell Pope. The drive by Jennings. Charity stripe shot. That's good. Jennings has got 11 points here in just the second half.
That's the kind of finish we've gotten used to seeing from him in the low post.
Here's James. That is good.
I love what they're doing, trying to put the hammer down, attacking the basket when they can.
For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Jennings with the bucket.
His shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
The Cavaliers leading by 23. It's LeBron with the drive, and the basket good. James has got 44. For Detroit, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Jennings kicks to Caldwell Pope for three. The rebound by Kevin Love. Love's got 6 rebounds here tonight. LeBron James on the wing. He's guarded by Jennings. That's good. 46 points for LeBron.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Here's Caldwell Pope. He's guarded by Rader. Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. It's LeBron with the drive. Can't get it to go. Smith with some nice D. Detroit's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal steal.
It seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He's been turnover-free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Brendan Haywood, he's checked in for Verija. Marion comes in for Kevin Love. Mike Miller's checked in for Dion Waiters. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. And a different look here for the Pistons. Jerebko's checked in for Drummond. Singler comes in for Josh Smith. Cartier Martin, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Bynum in for Brandon Jennings. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Will Bynum, a nice athletic backup point guard. Heat up offensively, doesn't mind shooting with the hand in his face. He's starting to show confidence from long range.
And the first one at the line is good. You talk about Bynum's three-point shooting last season, a career high at over 32% beyond the arc.
You know, that was a shot that he lacked early in his career, Kevin, but as an undersized point guard, either one with his leaping ability and strength, you need to be able to knock down that triple.
Now here is Singler. No good with the triple. 1:29 left to play in the final quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just total obliteration. Simply say, mission accomplished now for Cleveland.
Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on. They clearly were dominant in every area.
Well, you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this has been for James. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket just seems to be incredibly wide.
Now here's Jennings. Hayward powered down after the assist, let him into the lane.
And a terrific run to really put this ball game away.
And now let's see how many more points they can throw up there before the horn sounds.
Bynum kicks to Monroe. That's in, coming off the assist from Bynum.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. The drive by LeBron. And the layup's good off the glass. James has got 52 points.
Terrific job taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And Steve, I thought those fans, those home fans, gave this team a big lift all game. A lot of positive energy in the building.
The shot's good from Bynum.
It's interesting. They're like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got energy.
You know, it's not going to change anything, though, other than to make their losing margin a little more respectable.
And the dunk by James.
Well, it's a wrap, fellas. There's no way you come back and win this one.
Not anymore. Any chance of that happening went out the window a while ago.
The drive by Bynum. Monroe, the pass to Bynum. Singler outside. And Detroit again with the bucket. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. How much to be critical of with this win, Clark?
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play, they showed up to give great effort and to win. They did both.
And now we send you down to Doris Burke courtside, who's with our Jordan player of the game. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. LeBron, what have you discovered defensively that enabled you to win this ball game?
I mean, well, they broke us down still off the bounce. We want to do a better job of trying to keep our chest in front of them, but we did a really good job of contesting the shots, and it allowed us to get on the boards and get rebounds.
Perhaps not perfect, LeBron, but certainly good enough. Thank you so much. Kev, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. Now, our Jordan player of the game, LeBron James.